FlightlessBird here, and we're going for ending number 2, our second to last ending also. I have a very unique party here. So to get ending number 2, you basically have to be able to fully customize your party, which means, of course, you know, that thing happens that happens in this game. I'm going with this party because I want to see this Omega Flare triple tech. So I got Magus with some blue gemstone. I gave him a bunch of strength capsules, so his strength is higher. Robo is max strength, max speed. I mean, Robo's a beast. He's got this speed wing on for that +3 speed. All 3 of the characters have max speed and max magic defense, so we shouldn't have a problem with this fight. And one of the other reasons I want to bring this party along is because when you fight Lavos, each character has its own unique dialogue. And I want to see what... You know, I want to show off Luca's dialogue and Magus's dialogue. And then I'll just skip to the end. At last, you meet your end, Lavos. This is the real thing? Amazing. It possesses the DNA of every organism that has ever dwelt on this planet. Wow, that is pretty. That is super beautiful. If only Robo had more magic. I mean, the amount of damage that could do would just be out of this world. It's got to be the fastest I've ever took out one of those arms. Fortunately, we can't hit the body until the other arm is dead, so we may as well just attack it normally. So what I'll do is I'll have Robo do that, because he can easily just throw a rapid fire fist, and that should destroy this thing. I'm surprised. Okay, let's flare. And we'll throw a Mega Elixir on Magus. The good thing about doing these endings is you basically have infinite items, because the Mega Elixirs will come back when you just reload your game. I hate that. So that's something I did notice that Lavos can do, which is kind of interesting. He has the ability to remove your status protection. And then once your status protection is gone, he hits you with, you know, a status helmet. I don't know of any other boss in the game that can do that. So even though we have prismatic helms, it doesn't matter. Now the good thing is when we transition from this stage of the fight to the next stage of the fight, it counts as a different combat encounter. And since it counts as a different combat encounter, that means that negative effect goes away. And he doesn't seem to cast it in the next stage either. Look at this damage. This is just beautiful. Luca and Robo are probably 2 of the strongest characters in the game once you get them, you know, towards the end game. Because Luca's magic attack is incredibly high, and she can do a lot of damage with Antipode 3. And I've talked about Antipode 3 before with Marl. They can do, you know, 4,000 damage by themselves on that dual attack to everything. And in this case, of course, Magus is really strong magical too. And Robo's not too strong magical, but, you know, 5,000 damage is pretty good. Okay, so this is the part where I said each character has a different dialogue. Now I understand. It lives on a planet for as long as possible, selecting the most desirable life forms, allowing them to advance and then harvesting their DNA. The young who gave birth to that peak must have all of that DNA. Eventually they'll migrate to other parent planets and repeat the cycle. It's a parasite, sleeping within the Earth all this time, stealing all of our progress. His offensive capabilities are incalculable. My senses are overheating. We were but sown for him to reap all of humanity. Or, rather, all life on this planet. All the dots. At last, our final meeting. Your life ends here. See you guys after we roast the Lavos. Six Omega Flares are 5,000 a pop. And Lavos goes down. Achievement unlocked. Reunion. The second ending. Now, there's a few variations of this ending, of course, whether or not you decide to kill Magus or not. There are minor differences between the four. But I do like how you can actually see them all, you know, in the After Effect. With Lavos dead, the gates will no doubt soon be closed. Return to your age now, or risk being lost to time's flow. Let's go back in time and save Chrono. It seems this is truly the last we'll see of each other. Aren't you worried about him? Kino, wait for Ayla. Don't you? I must return to the Middle Ages to protect Queen Lean. And Magus doesn't even want to talk to us. He just walks away. He's like, bye. Bye, Ayla. Ayla, go home. Bye. Be strong. Bye, Magus. All the dots. Bye, Fog. Farewell. Bye, Robo. Goodbye. How can you all be so heartless? Death is a fate we can't escape, Marl. Someday, we'll all pass away. And all the gates are closed. Oh, wait! There's something. Have they all left already? I forgot to give them this. Oh well. Yeah, the time egg is sitting on the floor. The item we need to resurrect our fallen comrade. Doesn't seem like the same party. It's the final night of the Millennial Fair. Come along with Princess Nadia. Home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. I thought that was Marl talking, but it's actually this blue guy here. So the Moonlight Parade is beginning. And once again, it doesn't feel the same without our friend, our comrade. Kitty's trying to cheer us up. Thanks, Kitty. How you doing, Kitty? Laura, what a gorgeous night. Thank you, darling. Nothing better than toast on the stars. And of course, because we never fixed Laura's legs either, because we didn't do that side quest, you'll know she's not walking around. Chrono's mother. Have you seen that boy of mine? He was really looking forward to this fair. What do you suppose he is? Well, about that. It's terribly troublesome having no one around to look after the pets. I'm sorry. Melchior, I don't suspect there will be much need for weapons anymore. My days smith may be an end. But looking up at that beautiful sky, it's hard to be worried about something like that. It's like everyone is having such a great time. And Chrono's mom is worried about Chrono, and Marl knows what's going on. Kind of tragic. Oh, there's Luca running ahead. I thought Lavos opened the gates. But now that I think about it, I might have been wrong. What do you mean? I think an even greater force wanted us to experience all those events. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the epoch, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others, though. I wonder how everyone is doing. Oh, hello? Gaspar was like Kool-Aid Man. You know, just barging through. Oh, yeah. Ayla, give time egg. How many times must I ask you to calm down? You won't be able to bring him back if you're in such a rush. Okay, understand. Now, hurry. Give. Oh, no, he is escaping. I'm surprised Magus was with us. Even Magus, I guess, respects Chrono. Wait, what's going on? That time egg of his can revive him. Revive who? You mean Chrono? He nods his head. Let's go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already. Luca, you don't mean. We still have a time machine. Nyahahaha. Soldier. Oh, there you are, princess. His grace is looking for you. So in the first ending, we left to look for Chrono's mom, and it was sort of comedic. And in this ending, you know, we're looking for Chrono. I'm happy, you know, now that there's no reason for you to be running off anymore. So everything is basically the same, except for that one key difference, and that is that Chrono's not here. This is Nadia's bell, and we'll ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it? Yeah, Dad, but I gotta go. Nadia, could you and where'd everyone go? Could someone please give me a hand? Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be. I gotta go save my future husband. And off in the epoch we go. Taban, phew, made it just in time. Shall I fire you off? No, Taban, not now. Actually, I could really use your... The fireworks go off. Yeah, but let me tell you something. Without Chrono, that ending just does not feel satisfying. And I think I've mentioned this before, but in the original design for this game, the writers actually made it so that Chrono does die. And what you do is you go back in time and you pick up a younger version of himself. But they decided not to use that because it's too depressing. Because Chrono will always die as he dies. You know, the fact, even if you get a younger version of him, his older version still dies. So they redid it, and I'm really happy they did. I mean, there are some games when character death, like, really have punch. You know, a lot of people remember Final Fantasy VII. For me, I remember Lufia 2. The ending of Lufia 2 was absolutely heartbreaking. I need to play Lufia 2 again sometime. I love that game growing up. I always say that that's like one of my favorite RPGs of all time, probably in my top 5. But, you know, there are games where characters die and, you know, it has a lot of punch to it. And when Chrono dies, you know, the fact that you can actually choose to leave him dead is pretty powerful storytelling. But I think I've harped a lot about how this game has awesome storytelling. I mean, this is your story-based gaming channel, and of course, we'd be playing a game with awesome storytelling. And this game is just so beautiful, so good, in just so many ways. But we're not done yet. We still have one more ending to go. If this was the original Super Nintendo version, this would be the final ending, but with the DS release, they added one more ending, which, what I've been told, ties together the Chrono Trigger game with the Chrono Cross sequel. Now, I said this before, I played maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours of Chrono Cross at most, and I didn't like it. I don't know why. It was funny because I was watching a YouTube video today, and the guy was talking about his favorite games of all time, and he mentioned Chrono Cross, and he specifically said, you know, there's a lot of people who were turned away from Chrono Cross because it wasn't Chrono Trigger, but he didn't understand that. And yet I was watching that video, I'm like, that was me, that was me. So I'm really excited to give Chrono Cross, you know, a chance. And because in the video the guy said that Chrono Cross was actually better than Chrono Trigger. I wish I knew the guy's name who said that, the YouTube that I was watching. But anyway, I love Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is a great game. For me, when we're talking about greatest RPGs of all time, you know, Final Fantasy VI, Lufia 2, and Chrono Trigger are easily up there. So I'm eager to see where this story goes. Oh look, Mara looks out from the tree. That's the tree. And then a shadow appears. Aww. Aww. The end. Oh, I'm so excited because what we're gonna do next is something that I've not done, and that is to explore this new extra dimensional rift, whatever it's called. Ending number 2 reunion. Click count 12 times. One more to go. So let's go ahead and look at this ending log. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono with the Epoch and Magus. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono with the Epoch but without Magus. Defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono without the Epoch but with Magus. And defeat Lavos without reviving Chrono without the Epoch or Magus. How do you do it without the Epoch? Oh wait, I'm pretty sure there's a way that you can actually pilot the Epoch directly into Lavos if you go to 1999 AD, and it basically skips the whole first half of the fight. You go right to the core, so you could actually blow up the ship. So that's how you get that ending. But look at this. Everything except one. One last ending to go. I'm the FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. Stay tuned for one more showdown with the big giant crab? Spider? No, it's not like a spider. Looks more like a crab, like a giant hermit crab. Yeah, a showdown with one more crab. We'll do that. Birds against crabs. Next time on Let's Play Chrono Trigger, all endings. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. and you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.